Hey, Al fans. Well, obviously it wasn't a good week, and I want to get into this brawl with the coaching situation. The week that we just had, which was a 2 point week out of six, which is abysmal, and the standings and moving forward. But before I do that, I just want to just take this moment. As most of you know, the Nassau Coliseum was deconstructed or in the process of being torn down Thursday. And I would, as a season ticket holder during the dynasty, and having gone for about 20, 25 years after that with my wife and my kids, I just want to take this short moment of silence to say, probably for the last time, farewell to the Nassau Coliseum. Okay, let me put my beanie cap back on and my cigar. All right, Houston, we have a problem. Here's the thing. Everybody's calling for the coach's head, and I'm no idiot. I know Cappy's not the guy to bring us to the promised land, but my gut feeling is because of his relationship with Snow, he's not going to get canned unless they spiral 10 in a row. And there's actually fans that want the Isles to lose 10 in a row, and I don't. So that's the dilemma. The time to can Cappy, and you couldn't can him after a 104-point season, okay? So, you, like my son goes, you either have to can him after tomorrow if they lose to Boston, which we don't want, but it's recoverable, or if he does an O for a West Coast trip, got to get canned. Has to get canned because you have time to recover. But you can't can him in March or January because I can't go through a. I've been around for a while. I know you young people have never seen them win. I saw them win. I saw them get to 5 finals in person, except for Vancouver. They won in Vancouver, but it's a dilemma for me because I want the Isles to make the playoffs and have Nimwit behind the bench with us in the playoffs rather than fire Cappy in February when we don't make it. So a couple observations. You can't play Buffalo. This sounds like a repeat from last year. You can't play Buffalo at home. And you can't be up 1-0 at home. And you can't lose 2 points. If you can't conceivably lose 2 points with a 1-0 lead in the third. It's inconceivable if you want to be a player. Okay? So we start off the week with that. Then we win a tight one against the Devils, who, by the way, are vastly improved. They spanked the champs Friday night. And then we're not in Montreal's sphere right now. Right now. I've seen stranger things happen. So here's the dilemma. Next week, and it's the anniversary when I started these videos, by the way. Next week, we go on what I call, even with the dynasty teams, the dreaded West Coast trip. You know when the Isles were great, they used to go 2 and 4 on the West Coast. Then they'd come to Uniondale, we spank them 6 in a row. This, for all you Cappy haters, and I'm one of them, by the way, if we lose 3 in a row there, he's gone. It's inconceivable, but I don't want. My son and I were talking. William thinks that if they lose to Boston on Sunday night, he'll be gone before the West Coast trip. Snow's not going to do that to his buddy. He has to come back with a cataclysmic disgrace out west where they go 0-3, and then the pressure on him will be great. You do have time to recover, but I've never rooted against my team. Never. So that's the dilemma. The only way to get rid of Cappy is you got to go on a losing streak. And I know people like Carrie and Tom, Coley, and my relatives, Daryl and Michael Kister, they never want the Isles to lose. So they're smarter people than me that don't have an idea what we need to do. We all kind of agree that Cappy's got to go. But when do you do it? How do you can a guy 7-4-3? Think about it. I want us to win. That's my dilemma. And then, unless we did I'll use a baseball analogy before most of you guys were born. In the Yankees, way back in the late 70s, they canned Billy Martin in the middle of the year. The Yankees were out 14 games. They brought in a level, easy guy like Bob Lemon. The Yankees went on a gigantic winning streak and won the World Series. Like Williams said, they got to fire Cappy within a week to save the season. If they win 2 out of 4 and they keep on doing that, the Owls will be out of the playoffs and Cappy will be canned in April. I just don't want to go another year without the playoffs and Cappy here the whole year. So with that in mind, as I end each video, let's go Owls. Let's kick some ass against 5 o'clock. I think it's a 5 o'clock game against the Bruins. I'm not sure. And then that dreaded West Coast trip. Let's just hold, I call hold serve. Don't walk out of there 0-3. You know, a 1-1-1 on the West Coast is a fantastic trip. So we'll speak next Sunday.